just because of his background and where he's been, Pete genuinely believes in the arts, and he puts his money where his mouth is. It's not something where he's doing it because it's the thing to do. He's doing it because he loves the arts.
Art is life. Without art, there is nothing. Music, everything. We wouldn't have nothing. What would you have without art? It's something that is essential. And sometimes we don't have nobody to support them very much. I say, to me, it's worthwhile doing it. For me, I love it.
Well, first of all, yeah, he's supported us a lot throughout the years, probably the last 5 or 6 years, providing us for a space to work in, as well as providing us an opportunity for the Potemkin for an art gallery as well.
I don't know how we met with they asked me if they could rent. There was this place free, empty. So I said, well, how much you can afford? I asked you that. And then they said, well, we can afford so much. And I helped them out. They helped me out too, because even if it isn't a big rent in the whole thing, at the end of the year, there's still some money coming in.
So by Pete offering us to use his space at a rate that's affordable to us, we're able to work as artists without the stress and strain of having to come up with money above and beyond what we're capable to produce good art in the community. And he kind of lets us do our thing. I think he just trusts us that we're doing good things with the space that he's provided to us.
At the end of the day, the things that he does are sort of low-key, behind the scenes. He's not out there looking for accolades or anything else. That's why it's important for us as a group to say to people in a venue like the Businessman's Luncheon that hey, this actually happened. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, I didn't know that, and now I do, and everybody's a little wiser.
Geomatic Attic was a completely unplanned event idea. Dave can probably comment, but it started about 5.5 years ago in a little hole in the ceiling at another office that I had, that Mike Spencer Geometrics had. And we'd started calling it the Geomatic Attic because it was like a weird little performance space for friends who would come and jam and things like that.
It was quite similar to doing any house concert, Yeah, I mean, and you drive out to the industrial wasteland and all of a sudden there's this wonderful venue up in an attic of a geometrics business, and Mike had a whole pile of friends that showed up, and I mean, that's what you live for as an artist, right? Is to be able to make contact with a different audience in a strange place and be able to have a real good sort of show. And I mean, that's what it was.
It provides that intimacy of a venue that I know that artists really crave, especially after a certain period of playing either noisy bars or bigger venues, or in the absence of having any venue at all to play in. It's a very nice way to make music in a place that it has been outfitted for that, and it sounds good. As a music lover, you can tell that, and that's really important, right, for the quality of show and the quality of music that's being played on stage, and as well the quality of the experience.
For sure. I mean, Dave and I have done our share of musical jail, and this is the furthest thing from that. I mean, and it's exactly what you said. There's an intimacy to it. And I think that's. I mean, the energy's in that room. It's the sound. It's all of those things combined that she just described. So there it is. I mean, what a venue.
I think it's important for people like Mike who create a space and who inspire people to want to come out and see music and be a part of that. And I mean, it's something that it just inspires community members to do other things, so it can grow from there. I think that's what's important, is it just sort of starts small and it can build into something that's pretty amazing.
And I think everybody who has a business looks for something, and it kind of manifests itself in different ways. This just happened to be ours. I feel really blessed and honored to be able to do stuff like this, because it was kind of an experience that totally caught me by surprise. It didn't it wasn't planned, and it's one of the best things I've ever been involved in.
Well, about 4 years ago, our Rotary Club of Lethbridge struck a committee to look at possible investments at the local level. And we looked at over 30 projects, and the CASA project, with the support of the arts, really had a lot of appeal to our committee and our club.
We feel that the arts is really the heartbeat, the lifeblood of any community. It goes hand in hand with all the other aspects, education and sports, and arts really is the thing that really can tie the whole community together. It's in everything. So I think that by contributing to CASA and to the arts in Lethbridge, I think that we are probably touching more lives than by any other way we could possibly do it.
I think it's going to have a huge effect on the city of Lethbridge for the arts as a gathering place. It's for one thing, it's the size. It's a downtown, and sort of it lends itself to asking people to come in and be involved in the arts in this area. Rotary has been extremely willing to work on projects and help us with projects that really wouldn't happen, and they are a very, very valued component in our community as far as making our community actually the really great city that it is to live in. So I think when you look at the square and the expansive space, you can see the opportunity and the potential, but the elements with the video screen and the flags and the decorations where we put the benches and those sort of things are going to be what makes it inviting and really does make it part of the community and a place that the community values.
I think that if we don't recognize and celebrate the arts, we're losing part of what this community could be. We're great, but through the arts, I think we're greater. I'm really happy that we were able to help.
First and foremost, she's an incredible leader. And secondly, Peggy says what she means and means what she says. And so when you have the combination of those two main qualities, you're going to get good leadership. And for the arts community, we're fortunate that Peggy has made the arts her livelihood, and so therefore the whole community has really benefited from her incredible gifts.
Totally humbled by it. And I guess, it means a lot to me because I knew Joan Waterfield, and I look back and thought about it in 1970. I played in My Fair Lady and Joan Waterfield was the lead, and it was good. And I remember those days of just starting out and being part of the arts community way back when.
I think anybody that's had anything to do with Peggy would agree with me that she is of the highest order in that she cares so much about the students and she cares so much about the subject matter.
I love to teach. I love to play. I love to motivate students to do better and to go forward. It's not just about being the best, it's about opportunities for everybody. The people that come to CASA now, it's not that they're going to be professional musicians. It's about what music brings to their lives, and that music is for everybody. It's a lifelong learning opportunity that we can give to all. Some will go on to be professional musicians, that's true, but it's truly for everybody.
She's not only an administrator, she's also an artist, she's also a mentor, she's an advocate, she's a person that helps build community. And without those energies, you're not going to have a lot of these things happen in a community of this size. This community needs champions like Peggy to make things like that happen, and to make Lethbridge a better city, and to make the people of Lethbridge have the opportunity to enjoy a better quality of life.
She's a very unique person. She loves what she does. She loves the people that she does it for, and in many ways doesn't want to be in the limelight. She just wants to get in there and do the work. But I'm afraid with this little project, she can't run and hide. And we're grateful for that.
I'll tell you, my true sense of pride and what I've accomplished came May the 12th of this year when CASA became a reality. And moving into this building and knew it was going to happen, and we have a home. We became a home. Not just the Conservatory of Music, but the arts of Lethbridge. We are now in one place. So for me, that's probably the pinnacle right now for me in my career, is to have seen this become a reality.